I thought it was a fun and cute video. I've been seeing around for a very long time, but since we're actually quarantined, I'm going through the list of all the subjects that I actually want to, all the topics that I actually want to go through, and like it's a good little list or whatever. Just all the ideas that I have been having for all this time, but just never got around to. So this is one of them. So like I said, this is the if I was to lose everything, what would I buy? So first, I think we all know what I would buy. I'm just gonna do it in the order that I usually do my makeup also. So yeah, first I always do my brows first. So what I will use for my brows will be the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I have this, I usually use this all the time. But I think if oh my god, I'm almost done with this. Wow. So I think if I was actually like out of this, like lost it altogether, I would go and pick up the actual skinny pencil. I wouldn't do the slanted again because I like really drawing in my brows. My brows are already thick and I really don't need that much, and I feel like this puts too much color into my eyebrows and make them darker than what they need to be. I just want them to just be filled in. Alright, so next after I do my brows, I usually prime. So y'all don't really see me use this, but I will use the Tatcha, the silk canvas one. I will get the simple size just like I have now because the big size is $52. But I will get the little size, you guys. Yeah, if I was starting my makeup collection all over again, I would just use the mini size. Like, these are just my basics. This is just what I need to hold me over until I make my collection bigger. You know, probably, you know, I don't know if I even would do a big collection again. I just know that I would get this primer pretty much. I like it. Like I have the elf one, that's good. I have the milk primer, and that's good, but I really like to blur out my pores. I like them to just be smooth over and look like they're not even existing. That's what I personally like, and I feel like the Tatcha silk canvas gives me that. And then next I will get the NARS foundation. Depending on when I actually lose my foundation, I will either get the one in Tahoe, which is basically winter / spring, and then if it was summertime, I would get MOOREA. I don't know how to say this, but obviously during this summertime, look at how much I was using this, like literally all the time, and I literally bought it just last year. So yeah, and then I already been using this a lot since I literally got it like a month or two ago. Yeah, I love that foundation. And then for concealer, I usually do my concealer after that. I will use the Fenty Pro Filter concealer. This is in the color 350 for right now. I'm pretty sure I can use it when it becomes more summertime too, because it's not that much lighter. It's like a good shade. It's like my shade right now. Even though it doesn't look like it, but it's like my shade right now. I like this because it's not too dry, so I can leave it on my I leave my concealer underneath my eyes for a while, and then I press it in to make it a little bit more full coverage, and I think this works really well. It doesn't lift, it doesn't like get spotty or anything, and it doesn't make the under eyes like that much dry. I do have creases underneath my eye, obviously, because like I'm old, so that just normally happens. I usually just blow out my lower lash line now, and that's how I covered it. So next, after doing my concealer, while I let that set, I usually go in for cream contour. So I will pick up this Ruby Kisses contour kit again. I got this from the beauty supply store actually, and I hope if I do go back to the beauty supply store, I can find this again, because I have healthily been using this palette, and it's usually hard for me to like use something over and over again, but I love cream contouring now. And then I set it with powder bronzer. So I would go back and pick up the Morphe Phenom body bronzer, because I feel like these two together, this right here is like too red for right now, so I feel like we'll put in this, it like neutralizes it and just becomes like a glowy bronzy look. I love the way that it sits on my skin now and everything like that. Yeah, so these two combinations I would have to get. Okay, so these two combinations I would have to get again because I just love them that much. And then I'll obviously blend it all out. And then I will set my face here with the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. I was hectic about buying this at first. This is in the color Plantain. I haven't had it for that long, but honestly, I love the way it does it. I can either use it with a dry brush or either with a wet sponge, and I will still get the same effect. And I really don't buy 7 pounders like that. I like to just try one and go through it or whatever and see like the best ways to use it until I have hit that moment of this isn't going to work for me. But every time I use this, I'm just like, this is just perfect. I actually have it on today, and I just like what it does. Alright, so then after that, my face is all set or whatever. Then I would go in with a cream blush. You know, I love my creams too. I don't know what it is about creams this year, but yeah. So I will have to pick up another Nude Sticks all over face color. This is in deep maple, and what I like about this, it looks brown right here, but it's actually just a like a fuchsia pink. Like, it's just such a nice color. And the fact that, like I said, it's a cream. And I know Fenty Beauty is coming out with their own cream blush and bronzers now, too. I don't know if I'm going to try it or not, because, like I said, I'm just trying to use my collection. But this is it. And I like how I can just, like, put, like, literally this little bit or whatever. And I can blend it all over my cheek. It's very, very, very pigmented. And it's just such a nice color. And it just gives a very nice look to my already skin-like appearance, and that's what I like. But if I had to get a powder blush, I would go, this is limited edition, but if it's still out when I lose all my makeup or whatever, it depends. I would get Damage Control again by Color Rain and Power, and I would basically just get it because this. It almost matches this blush. Yeah, I just like rosy, pinky, peachy blushes, like literally. But that I would definitely buy again. This I would definitely buy again. But I don't feel like, yeah, I hope I never lose my collection. That'd be great. So then after that, it would go to highlighters. So I know this is weird to say too, and I hope this isn't limited edition. I don't remember it being limited edition, but if I was to lose all my highlighters literally, I would go pick up the ABH highlighter. The loose highlighter actually, and So Hollywood. I know y'all haven't seen me use it on my channel lately, but honestly when I was looking through my collection, I was like, I would definitely pick this up again because of the color. Honestly, this literally goes with any color I would wear on my eyes and just whatever vibes I would have for that look that day. Like, look at that. It's just perfect, and it melts right into my skin. It's not too bright. It's not too low. I can make it low light if I want to. It's just a absolutely beautiful color that will literally, I think, will go with anything I decide to wear for the day. Whether I do pinks, blues, purples, I just think, or natural looks like this. I even could have used it today, but I didn't. But yeah, I just like the way that feels. It feels totally buttery too on my hand. But yeah, it was a close call with another one. But yeah, that's what I would do with my face. So with my eyes, if I was to lose my whole collection, I would first get another MAC paint pot. This is in Lean Low. I always prime my eyes now with this. I used to prime my eyes with concealer or with the P. Louise base, but I just didn't like what they were doing. I felt like it was way too sticky or whatever. And it wasn't like blending over my eye like I need to do. I know with the P. Louise base, you do have to pat it onto your eye and keep going. But since I was doing more natural looks, I was like, I really don't need to pat it in a certain place and keep going. Like, I just need to just swipe it and just be done. So I got a paint pot. This is in the color Laying Low. And there's plenty of videos of me priming my eyes with this. And it's just so smooth and buttery. And if you want it, like, I even created a dip in it. And I literally just got it a couple of months ago. Like, when I say I literally use it for every eye application, I literally do. But I still cut my crease with the P. Louise base. Okay, and then next, we have eyelashes. So if I was to lose all my eyelashes, these are by Crystal Lashes. They're a little bit expensive, but they always have sales on their website. This is in the style Daredevil. Yeah, y'all can see why I love these. I love wispy, fluffy lashes. And, like, these are, like, so freaking dramatic. And I know it's different because, like, the eyelashes I have on right now, they're just, like, semi-dramatic. They're not all that. But I feel like these go for anything, too. Like, totally natural look, but just adds a little bit more pop. And I don't mind being dramatic you know, even if I'm just going to the grocery store. So next we have the J Cat Beauty pigments. This is in the color Hype Exposure. I just feel like I would just need a pigment. That's pretty much it. This is how it looks. It's totally shiny. It's totally metallic, and it's just so great. Like, whoever decided to make these was just wonderful. They're only like $6.99 or something like that. Like, they're hella cheap, and they just do something. I think I used it the other day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used it the other day when I was filming a Smoky Glam eye look. It's actually on, I think it's actually on my channel. It's actually on my channel right now. If you look at March favorites, I used it in that video right there. But look at that. Like, they're totally full, totally metallic, just beautiful eyeshadow pigments. And then next, I will get the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot mascara. I usually just use mascara on my lower lash line. Literally, that's all I use mascara for, and I really don't need an expensive mascara for that at all. I actually used it today on my lower lash line. I like what it does. I need to actually get another one because this has dried out. Like, that's how much I have used it. It has dried out now. And then next, the grand whateverness. Anyway, so if I was to lose my eyeshadow palettes, one, I would cry. Two, I wish I had my single shadows. But since I feel like single shadows are more expensive than just getting palettes, I'm just going to start with palettes. But if I was to lose my single shadows and I had enough money for it, I would get Colored Rain single shadows like all over again because I like how they are. But if this palette is still in stock by the time I lost my makeup, I will get it again. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. And obviously I would get it because of the purples and just the symmetry in this palette. Like, it is, I can get naturalness out of this, but I also can spice it up with a little bit of color in here. Obviously I wouldn't use the red because I'm not really a red girl. But everything else in this, I would totally like use. Like, I can see me using this whole palette and it would just get me over until, you know, like I said, until my palette is, till I got something else to wear. But I totally like this. Again, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I really feel like buying another one, but like I said, I don't need to buy another one because I just don't. And then next, if that palette isn't in stock anymore, I would get the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill one, volume 1, not volume 2. I would get the volume 1 because, like I said, just so with how my collection is going so far, I would like everything to just be cohesive and go together. So I would get the volume 1, like I said, because I can do natural looks with it. I can do burgundy looks with it, red-ish looks with it. Like, I could create this if I wanted to. And then if I wanted a pop of color, I could put that. Most likely not, but, well, probably would use the teal, but most likely not. And then there's the greens in here, whatever. Like I said, I really don't use greens like that. But basically, the rest of the palette will hold me over until I'm able to get something else for the time being. And I know I can pick this up from Ulta, which is the quickest way to get another eyeshadow palette. And just be happy with that. And I think I would be happy with that if this was my my only palette, especially with this pigment. Like, that would be so great. And then next will be my lip combination. So one, I know I will have to order this, but this is the ColourPop and Shayla lippy pencil. This is in BFF4. I love the way this is. This is actually on my lips today. I love just how dark it is and how brown it is. Like, obviously I have big lips, so I like for them, even though they're big, I still like them to like stand out. So I would just get another one. It's smooth, it's blendable, and literally only $5, literally. And then next for the lipstick, I will have to get lipstick. I really don't like liquid lipsticks like that. Well, this is the MAC, what's it called? Powder Puff? Powder Kiss lipstick and sultriness. Yes, sultriness. So obviously I will have to create a nude with that. So obviously that's the lip pencil. This is the lip. And then I would top it off with an e.l.f. gloss, literally $3 or whatever. And I know I can pick this up at. It's clear. It's clear. It's like a baby pink or whatever. It'll tone down the kind of deepness of the pink so far. But yeah, see, I put the gloss over the lipstick, and basically that's what the combo will look like pretty much. This lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss, and if I smooth it together, you'll get like the look I'm trying to get. So yeah, and then last but not least would be the Morphe setting spray. This is the Jeffree Star one. I don't know how long it's gonna be around, but even the regular one I would get because I just like the way that is. Honestly, these smell fine to me or whatever, but like I said, this is limited edition, so I don't know how long that's gonna stay around. But either way, I would get the Morphe setting spray because honestly I think that's the only one I actually like, and plus it's cheap, and plus I think that's the only one I like. Alright you guys, so that's the end of my video today. I hope you like what I bought you today. If you like what I did today, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you absolutely like the other stuff I'm bringing to you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, bye bye you guys. Bye.